Let's see if this thing work. Let's see if this thing work. Look, we here and we ain't playing today. We are not playing today. Looking like the lone wolf. This is wild. I know this is such an interesting dynamic. I can't imagine, like, I don't know. I haven't really had the time to just record by myself, which was honestly my form of therapy on a daily basis. And I started, and then I think it's probably been like 2 or 3 weeks since I have gone solo dolo. I don't know. It's been a hell. It's been a hell of a past couple of weeks, and it's really starting to. I'm really just now starting to get a better hold of my life, acceptance of what my reality truly is, and understanding where I'm going to be going next. You know, because life is like a revolving door. You know, you go in at a certain point. Well, actually, it's a bad analogy. It's a bad analogy because you go in and you come out the same way. But yeah, it's just me constantly just trying to figure out how in the hell how in the hell do I make all this work? How do I make this all work? Let's see if everything's all good. Well, I look like I got a gut on camera. Coming to you live while we're on the air.
Oh, who's gonna open the door?
Oh shit! I guess I'm gonna just have to go open the door. I mean, ain't nobody
Y'all
watching.
niggas don't. Y'all niggas don't be thinking shit through. No,
No,
I'm just saying my fault.
Elijah's supposed to be here right around this time. So
Oh, Elijah's still not here?
no, yeah,
Oh, all
yeah,
right.
yeah. All right, I'll leave the camera running. You know, worst case scenario, I can just look at my studio from another angle. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, then nigga, I'll come open the door right now. All right,
Bet.
peace. All right, y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it there first. The very first time. Last. Let me see. Ain't nobody in the motherfucking chat. Shallow. Leave it in the office. I ain't gonna do that.
Can get it in. And then we can have niggas come on the show. Hey,
Yeah.
what you pull up looking like?
There you go. We can do an
Oh,
on-camera
I like
handshake.
y'all to
Oh, look at us. That's beautiful. I'm gonna put it right in here. Oh yeah, on camera. Like we. Yeah, bro. We had to have somebody. Somebody was using our studio to record,
Yeah.
and it was all in all, it was groovy. But the issue was they kind of left it, so I had to recheck everything, and they disconnect. You know how I am about my cables and shit. You know. This is great. This is great. I'm happy that the shit is working again. Bro, I had to clean everything out. Everybody, it was like, it felt weird. I was in here recording yesterday, too. I was trying to do, you know those, like, not necessarily, not TikTok duets, but it's like they play the beginning of an old video, then you react. Like you come in second. I like those style videos. The stitches, thank you. I like stitches, but I can't use my camera because my front face is cracked and my back face is cracked. So only camera I can use on here is the 0.5.
You got no Apple Care?
I don't think so. Oh, let me turn you up. I'm sorry. You're not even keep talking.
You don't have Apple Care? You can check right now.
I don't.
Wait.
I can't even. Oh, you're not plugged in. Plug the mic in. Yeah. No, it's plugged in. You're plugged into the bottom of the of the mic. XLR. Yes.
See, if you would have said XLR, it still wouldn't have gotten it.
Sorry, y'all. We still trying to push shit together. There you go. Keep turning. It should slide right in. There's a little hole. There's a little divot. There we go. There we go.
Never mind.
You good?
It's always hard to find the hole.
It always is.
The fuck were we talking about before?
Oh, the stitches.
Oh, no, wait. You can check if you got Apple Card.
I know I don't. This is a iPhone 12, bro, from Hemlock.
Oh, you for sure don't. But
Yeah.
you're on a family plan with your parents, right?
I paid for this one
They
cash.
should-
I just bought the phone cash.
But they should have insurance on.
It should. And that's what my mom said, but I don't know if it's all working all that groovy.
Yeah.
So
Well-
I'm just holding on to this phone until the wheels and my earpiece don't work. So just so you guys know, anybody that calls me, you're on speaker.
Damn.
All situations, all my calls are speaker.
I'm about to open it up with bust that thing open,
You see
Mohammed.
it.
Bust that thing
See it.
open.
That's why I gotta warn niggas.
Bust it open, Mo. Hey, bust it open.
Dang, yo, how all your cameras cracked? Bro, to be honest with you, it's a mixture between my son. He dropped my phone once.
You can't blame that nigga. He just got here.
I know, but
He
he dropped
just
that.
got here.
He did that one. My backs were always fine, but I literally he was watching Mickey Mouse World, and then anytime
And you let him hold it.
I sat it on his lap, and bro gets excited, so he just fucking launched it off the lap, and it fell off the couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not only are my cameras cracked here, that one there, my front face, and it's not like the screen protector. The extra camera is cracked,
Fuck.
and my earpiece is broken, bro. This phone is.
You might as well just wait to get a new one because that's like
Yeah, I'm not.
$600.
I'm not buying no new phone. I'm at that age now where you don't buy new phones anymore. Like that shit's for the birds. This shit is for the birds. You can't imagine that. Also, I already told this guy, yo, is he sleep? You sleep? Oh, you on your phone, bro?
What?
There was a whole leak on the side of my house, bro. Like water flooded. There was a crack in the pipe, so the whole side of the house like flooded up with a gang of water. Tell me why I had to, first of all, turn off the water from the city to learn how to do that. Dig a ditch, take off the little covers thing. No, because you know labor. You're the only labor guy I know. So like that's why you understand. But bro, I had to replace the fucking L joint in the, bro. That see, yeah, no, I had to put the like the little tape things on it. But I didn't know that even the way you screw them, you only can screw in one at a time to get one down, to screw another one to get the nut. Bro, I screwed them. I put it all together, and I thought I can just drop it in. Bro, it was the worst thing in the world. And then the worst part about it is that it was at fucking 10 o'clock at night. So at the spot I'm living at now, I've learned how to do plumbing, right? The beginning of plumbing, roof work, and electrical, because I didn't necessarily help, but I was during the process when they put the light in the den, the big ball. Like, electrical is a process. Her dad does it, bro. He does it with it hot. He doesn't even turn the power off. That like, bro, he's like, I've done this so many times. I said, I could
I
never.
hope that man has life insurance,
I hope he got life insurance too.
cause that's crazy.
And I didn't tell these fine gentlemen. I was waiting until Elijah pulled up to tell them about the contract, my new wedding contract that I implemented with my wife.
You know, anytime you see Mo, it's interesting, and he's always doing some shit.
Tell me why I thought you said wedding contract. I was happy because I was gonna be like a shoe.
Oh no. No.
Some shots might have been involved.
Damn, running out.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out.
Nah, we waiting for him, but anytime you see this nigga, he just doing some wild shit.
Yeah. What
I'm
are the
picking up-
chances?
I'm picking up clothes and dropping off tees. I see this nigga.
Hot. Coming in hot.
He might as well have just had like a wife beater with like holes in it and just been sweaty and like been holding a bag with a 40 in it, because he just looked wild, bro.
Bruh.
And then I can't wait for him to talk about this shit. This shit is actually hilarious.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild. And on top of that, I was like, and in the process, kind of asked for a job in that condition.
Oh yeah, he did. like I said, imagine a nigga in a he didn't really look like this, but just imagine a nigga in a wife beater, sweaty,
Bruh.
with a 40 in a bag in his hand, come up like, "Hey, I need a job."
Yeah, nigga, it was
Huh?
wild.
Yeah.
It is absolutely wild. I can't. And also,
Answer his question, nigga. You rude.
I
ass.
didn't hear you. I ain't not a fucking drop of drink. I am in charge of electrical production and function. Vibes are for Elijah.
Elijah don't quote. He do be curating vibes. I'm hating.
Yeah, he curate vibes. Him and
He
D-Lee.
curate vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I want to know, Hana, if you're there, is Hana there? I want to see. I'm curious to know, Hana, who do you think curates the most vibes amongst DDS? Like, who's like the vibe curator? Not you blaming the infant.
Like literally.
This is wild.
Lotion? No. I need it.
Don't say lotion. It's traumatizing for me now. Now that I'm a caretaker. Bruh. It's wild.
Okay. I'll be better. I'll be better.
They don't talk about that enough.
Yeah. I know. I
Oh.
see it every week. It's triggering.
Hana says Ty curates the most vibes. I don't know.
I am a vibe. Thank you, Hana.
You are a vibe, but you don't curate the vibes. You don't
Nigga.
like groups of people. How's the nigga who hates groups of people the vibe?
But at the same time, I feel like I always invite people over, or I'm
You do.
always,
You know what?
or the one nigga that
you do. You do.
I be unwillingly curating vibes and
You-
then hating
'cause-
the fact that I'm there.
At the at my cookout.
Yeah.
At my cookout.
We put that together in like 14 hours.
Nigga, and with less than $500.
Yeah.
I was the first person who actually brought the vibe.
Yeah, you brought
He
the
did,
beers.
he
He cracked
did.
he cracked it. He cracked that bitch open, and then we made it rain.
Hey.
Fabian crawls, so everybody else can run.
Bro. He don't even know he be running,
Yeah.
but he teaches nigga how to crawl
Yeah.
and then waits for them to start running and then he runs with them.
Yeah.
I love that nigga.
He the Harriet Tubman.
He really
he the
is.
Harriet Tubman of
Hey,
curating
you know-
vibes.
He said
Caesar
I thought you
Chavez.
ain't fuck with Cesar Chavez. You was telling me you ain't fuck with him. That you was team Dolores
There we go. This
Dolores
is great.
Huerta.
Oh,
You want Mexicans to hate Mexicans? That's fucked up.
Nah, but
look at you.
I feel like y'all niggas should join the niggas and, fuck up your own hood.
Irony of it all. I was on Twitter and there was a tweet I saw. It was like, imagine being 23 years old. It's like this young Latino couple, whatever. They look good. And they're like, imagine being 23-year-old and building your dream house already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Comment section lit up. Too bad Mexicans don't like working with Mexicans. It was like a whole list.
Really?
And I was like, it made me
You know
think.
I
What?
do see those groups. You know those groups too. You got the Republican, conservative,
Oh.
and then you got, it's not even liberal. You just got like closer to non-traditional, closer to
Oh.
closer to traditional. Nah, let Fabian come
Yeah,
up in
come
here
on,
real
come
quick.
on.
Yeah.
Talk about Mexicans?
Yeah. We need a
Just
favor-
real quick. Just real quick.
As he puts his shit down and
Get unsettled.
yeah, make sure.
Well, nigga, you was gone for so long. We done have 15 different topics. I'm just kidding.
You fell asleep at the wheel like Mitch McConnell.
Hey, yo.
Mm,
He really do that?
Bruh, I don't. Start talking. Mic check. You see?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, please tell us about that.
Why do Mexicans do? do Mexicans really like not like Mexicans? Do they have the same inner working problems
Nah,
as
that's
black
cap.
people?
It's because there's different forms of Mexicans. You know, you
Bring the
got
mic closer to you.
you got the super Mexicans,
Okay.
like the super Latino ones,
Hey,
Yeah.
push your padding down. My bad. Yeah. What they called?
like the fucking Baisa Mexicans, like the
Okay.
straight from Mexico Mexicans, like those. Like I was with a shorty, right?
Uh huh.
I think that
She
means
was 2 years older than me, and then after I broke up, I found out she got married already.
what?
She was how old?
22. She was 2 years older than me, so she's probably like 24.
Your girlfriend?
My ex. yeah.
Ex?
She got married that quick.
Like literally after we broke up, she was married.
You know what?
Cause they want kids quick and family quick. They want to get it over with.
Okay. And the other type of Mexican is
It's like I don't even know. Like just
Like,
No,
is the
say-
first one you said traditional or
yeah,
is
like
that
traditional Mexican.
and then isn't there like a middle ground between traditional and then like overly American?
And then you got the Mexicans that just go to clubs every weekend.
Okay.
okay, but I
Talk about it.
I feel like I've seen like me working at Aura, me in at Casa, me in at Bricks.
Uh-huh.
Don't say
Th-
they all look alike, you racist.
No,
bastard.
Wow.
No, I'm saying there's overlap in every type. Like I see.
Nigga, he just said they all look
Hold
alike.
on, it's not a look. It's I'm saying she be having a family. She be 23 with a kid at home, but
Yeah.
still be.
But her homegirl right there, she ain't got no kids. She actually still
Hey.
in school. Matter of fact, she a nurse.
She a nurse with blonde hair. She dyed her shit blonde.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
The thing is, you also got like usually the traditional ones is their husband's always the blue collar Mexican.
Facts.
Mm.
Boots and hat.
Yeah.
So that means
What's-
if he's traditional blue collar Mexican, she's usually traditional, you know,
Mm.
in the
so she
crib
be at
Mexican.
home. Okay.
What's the Mexican? It's like Mexican Coachella. Boy. It's like literally it's like a Coachella, but just like a,
Picolandia.
that's it.
Mhm.
That's it.
The
yes.
Oh yeah, they be the
They be-
ones that they
the
doing like the
zapateados.
rodeos.
They do the zapateados. They be in the boots. But when it was raining, they was still there in the
Yeah.
mud.
Yes. I'm
Yo,
trying
They
to
do
go
that
to
where
it.
they hold like the rodeos and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to go to that
You
one.
trying,
time.
trying to go see some dancing horses?
Yeah, bro. That's my shit.
That's where, hey man, that's where the vibes really are, bro. I know they
Culture.
got some fire food out there too.
Mhm.
still on the phone? You still on the phone?
Yeah, you got hop in.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
are you done talking about Mexicans? Okay,
No,
I got
no,
one
no,
more
no.
question.
Yeah, we got as
How
a
do you
Mexican
feel about-
representative.
How do you feel?
Nice pants, by the way.
Nice
Thank
pants,
you,
nice
thank
pants. Shout out Angel of Death.
Shout
Come
out
on
Angel
now.
of Death.
What's up with the conservative Mexicans, like the
Oh, but
Donald Trump loving
see,
ones?
see, those are like we talking second, third generation Mexicans. You
Really?
know?
Okay.
You talking about like their parents got papers, so it's like.
Oh, so they don't give a fuck anymore.
But it's crazy because I feel like as time goes on, I see more and more of them.
So you don't think it's a birth
Like,
thing?
Hold on, let him.
Like I see
Well-
videos of Mexicans telling other Mexicans in Spanish that they're gonna call immigration on them. How does that make sense? You ain't speaking the English either. Like just cause you popping out, you got a little card.
Yeah.
You think you can talk down on
That
other
10-year
people?
residence,
That's crazy.
that
to
permanent
me.
residence card.
Yeah, that's
That
crazy
shit
to
only
me. I
lasts 10
don't
years.
understand it. Like it's just and then I don't know.
Okay.
But it's also like the Mexicans that want to be in Texas.
Mm.
Because I feel like California Mexicans
Explain
and Texas Mexicans are totally different.
Okay. Go
Explain
on
that.
there.
Go
Yeah,
back
explain
and
that.
explain
Don't cut him because this is.
That Mexican OT, that's a Texas Mexican. He's a Mexican, doesn't speak Spanish really, but he's all about the culture. Like think about it. If you want to get Mexican food in Texas, you're gonna get Tex-Mex. Not 85% of the time. You know, it's just very like Americanized, and I feel like in Texas too is more. It's like it's also mixture of that and then cartel
Oh,
Mexicans in
so-
Texas, because I feel like in Texas is way closer, and that's where you know you got the no taxes, you got the you got you got the
You actually
blammers
have
in there.
straps and shit.
Yeah.
And California Mexicans are.
California Mexicans are just gangbanger Mexicans or field Mexicans. I don't know. This is how I feel. I feel like I'm even kind of like not even doing it fully justice in a sense.
Where would you
But this
be?
is just how I think. Like,
Yeah.
like my parents were like, you know, they're mechanic, they're regular.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Worked in the fields when they could, you know, just like
First or second generation?
well, they came. My parents came, and
okay.
then yeah,
He's first.
I'm first generation.
That's zero generation. They zero. He's first.
Damn, I'm zero generation.
I'm first generation Mexican.
No, you're
yeah.
first.
No, I'm not. I was.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So your kid's gonna be first generation.
What kids?
Well,
It is-
who knows, you know,
You never know.
in the future.
Well, we really do appreciate your time for being our Mexican representative.
See, hopefully, you know, if there any Hispanics in the comments that are grilling me,
Oh, okay.
any Hispanics in the comments that are grilling me, I apologize. I'm also 50% Mexican, 50% ignorant. So my takes may be wrong, but this is how I personally feel.
What about?
hold
I
on.
thought you was 45% hoe.
No, hold on. I got a real question from Hannah,
Yeah.
who kind of she kind of directs this show in a very
does.
covert
Yeah,
way.
it's direct.
Machismo Mexican people. Is that falling more traditional?
Yeah, 100%. You know,
Mm?
Chunti's like the.
That's
the,
like California.
That's
That
like
sounds-
that's California
dummy
first.
California.
That's California first generation Mexicans.
But is that like more just? Is that just a way of saying like a hood ghetto girl or?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Yeah.
Okay. So
More-
she ratchet.
More Ultima vibes. A lot of Ultima vibes.
Would you say?
Yeah,
That's chunti. Nah, that's chunti.
It's chunti.
yeah, it's Chunti.
Cause she gonna bust it open with a lime.
And like
Oh,
she every other day
delicious.
she loses a nail.
Delicious.
Heartburn in the morning.
Yes.
That's crazy.
She'd be like, "Why my stomach hurt?"
Oh, but yeah, my chismo's a big thing. I feel like it's kind of a thing you can't really beat. It's kind of hard because like it's not hard necessarily. Like you can't overcome it, but like I feel like it's still getting carried, especially like with the whole Tate movement. 'Cause
Oh.
I feel like it's reintroducing it.
The
So
whole
has
what movement?
the Tate movement, the red pill,
Oh.
red pill. I
You gotta
never
wear
thought.
headphones.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Red pill. I was curious to know if any of that culture has bled into other cultures. Like, are there like?
100%. Red pill is not a race thing. I feel like it's everything.
It's
Like
a culture thing.
every culture is red pill.
So Martin Luther King, I Had a Dream, was clearly the closest step we had to like a red pill, or was Martin Luther King's I Had a Dream, because it has no color, it doesn't see color.
Yeah. Anybody could be red pill.
Anybody can be red pill. So is
And I feel like it. You know, like
and you're not lying, because this even crosses over religion. You're starting to see a lot of like
bro,
Muslim and like Christians agree on a lot of shit just off a red pill movement.
100%. And I feel like I'm seeing it more, especially on social media like TikTok. Like I feel like
Mhm.
I randomly scroll across like you know, like minority red pill people.
Yeah,
More. I feel like it's overtaken.
yeah,
You think it has?
And that's when it comes into the also conservative minorities. you
Yeah.
You
know?
think it has more backing because of the religion aspect? When
yeah,
you get that deep
100%.
into it.
1000%.
But I remember when
Sneeko.
no.
Oh.
I'm talking back in the day.
You talking
Like
about real niggas?
I'm talking about like when gay marriage was legalized. I was in church and the pastor was talking about it in
Oh.
church, and I was like, "Whoa, you're crossing two lines right now. Like this is
Bro.
insane to me."
Bro, I
So
heard
like
my
it's
pastor
been
say
happening, but I feel like it's now, you know, obviously there's more social media and there's more ways to get it out. So obviously you're seeing it a lot more.
I think for the first time ever, we're seeing. I talked about it before. I consider myself on the liberal to conservative spectrum. I've leaned way more conservative over the past 2-3 years. Could my wife have something to do with it? 1000%. But in the same breath, I also do realize that this is how I look at it.
I'm slashing
The-
on motherfucker.
The conservative videos on TikTok,
Yeah.
they're just so much better. They got better beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got better subtitles. They
But-
just how they convey their message is so much cleaner.
It is, but at the same time, it gives me Logic vibes. You know, it's like,
Logic like the rapper.
yeah, like the music is.
What?
Listen. The music is clean, polished. It's also rap, but it's just something about it that feels like fake.
Nah.
Nah,
It's like the rust, like-
Nah.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
because these red pill people got too much time on their hand too sometimes.
Possibly.
So
yeah.
they're better editors.
Yeah.
The red pill movement has way better editors.
Because there's also the same motherfuckers that are willing to sit down and watch these videos of these people. So like, it's a lot
1000%.
of time on their hand, you know.
I made a mistake. Well, it wasn't a mistake at the time. It wasn't. But I got a Daily Wire membership, right? I forgot about the motherfucker, and it just ran me over the past couple months.
you've
They
been
charged me
paying
another
$5.
You gotta get rocket.
Five.
You gotta
It-
get rocket money.
no, Rocket Money.
Yeah, it shows you all the bills and it cancels your subscriptions before it hits
Oh.
the
Oh yeah,
This
there
is
you
an
go.
ad. Rocket
Yeah,
Money.
Rocket Money.
Sign up.
sponsor us, please.
Sponsor
Yeah,
us, please.
Give us
But-
a bread.
They ran me another $150 this year.
100?
Can you explain what Daily Wire is? to
Oh
the people?
yeah. So Daily Wire is kind of like your conservative. It's like your hipster or conservative platform. Very similar to the Breitbart, or if it's not.
Tell people them names. Tucker Carlson.
Oh, Tucker. Well, he's not on there. It's more Milo. what's her name? What's his name? He's one of the original founders.
It's like
Candace Owens.
it's like trying to make
What's his name?
Fox News
Crazy
into
guy.
Gen Z type
Not
of.
yeah.
Ben
Thank you. Not Milo. Thank you. Save
what's
my
that
ass.
other
Ben
nigga's
Shapiro.
name?
Candace Owens.
Crazy white dude.
Not Alex.
Not
He's
Alex
Alex Jones on his own.
Yeah,
shit.
he's on his own shit. That nigga. They put that nigga on his own boat. Yeah.
He's the
Because he be right.
He on the UFOs.
Yeah. He be on some other shit.
But he be right.
But even Alex, I don't want to sidestep
Oh
too
my
much, but even
gosh.
Alex Jones looked at Ye during the interview. He was like,
What the fuck?
He said, whoa.
"This nigga bugging."
Yeah.
You're like, hey, bro, chill. We got kids watching.
But yeah, I got a membership because of a Matt Walsh interview. It's called "What Is a Woman."
So Matt Walsh.
Matt Walsh did a documentary called "What Is a Woman." That was the funniest piece of content, I think, and I think it was like a 2-hour documentary.
But wasn't that nigga serious?
No, that nigga's dead serious. But he's going to a lot of like liberals kind of places, and he asked the overall question. He sits him down in an interview like this, and it all lands on what is a woman.
After
And
like dog walking them through like.
trying to find where they relate. So he spends the beginning portion of the interview trying to find the points where they connect, but then at the end it gets to what is a woman, and then clearly at certain points it breaks off. He talks to doctors, he talks to professors, he talks to students, he talks to people, like he talks to protesters. It's a great piece of it. Honestly, when I bought the shit, it was like $200 something.
Oh my god.
When I bought it, because I meant to buy it and then canceled it, but me and Key actually watched the whole thing, and like an idiot, I bought it at fucking 10 o'clock. The documentary is 2 hours long.
And
What
it's
does that mean?
$200?
If you make it to the next day, you gotta pay. Me and Key were sitting there watching it play pause, interacting with the motherfucker. Miss the window. They hit my card. I said, all right, fuck it, charge it to the game. I got, because they don't let you do month to month. You gotta pay for the whole year.
Are you Jay?
Okay.
So I ended up just
Quick thing.
Uh,
Talk about what Justin
Somebody said,
oh yeah.
Mo, you're a black Republican, a unicorn.
He's
yeah.
not really a unicorn.
No,
A
I'm
lot
not.
of black
I'm not.
people are-
No.
To what?
I've
To
seen
Mo's point, a
Yeah.
lot of black people are actually Republican. They just don't know what that really means.
Yeah.
And black people think Republican is just racist white man. It's
That's not it.
politics. All of them
That's
are
not
racist
it.
white men. But Republicans are more conservative. They're pro-capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
All niggas are pro-capitalism. Each and every nigga you know is pro-capitalism.
Yeah, if you listen to, like, if you really break down the lyrics of, like, Get Rich, Die Trying,
Oh, man.
I kid you not. If you said them, if you just read them or had a white guy read them out loud, you'll realize how conservative
Yeah.
those
50
views
Cent is so conservative.
like that's why I as I get older, I'm really starting to slowly accept it, that I really do think I'm more and also my middle name is Malcolm. Malcolm X was not a fucking liberal.
What?
That nigga didn't that nigga didn't believe in
It's
sharing
funny
shit.
when I see, like, super liberal people, like, wearing Malcolm X shit or talking about Malcolm X.
You can't do that.
And I'm like,
He
bro,
doesn't like you.
He would not fuck with you. Like,
He don't
I'm
like you.
sorry. But I don't even think Martin Luther King would fuck with most of these niggas, bro.
No, I think if Martin Luther King was still alive, he would hate if he opened up his phone today.
He'd be, oh, what?
Head-
And the thing is, Malcolm was also super religious.
He was
Yeah.
extremely
And now you think about it.
not
Red.
Nation of Islam
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Actual Muslim.
He went
He started.
he started as Red. I read the book by Alex
Yeah.
Haley
Yeah.
countless times.
I remember that.
Yeah, we all read it in school. My dad had me read it before I had to go to school with it, so he wanted me to argue with my teacher. So
He
whatever.
said, listen, Mo, I couldn't do it when I was in there, but you could do it.
You got to do it,
I
right?
got you.
He went into jail as Red, and when he went into jail, like most niggas in prison, they find religion. Some niggas become either Bible thumpers or Quran thumpers. That's it.
Or just crump.
Or crump. That's crazy. With jail today, niggas really do be crumping.
On TikTok.
On TikTok. It's a nigga on a live in jail right now.
just crumping.
Gang, gang.
But but yeah, so he got into the Elijah Muhammad NOI form of Muslim because of just
Nation of Islam.
yeah, thank you.
Gotcha.
For just the organization of it. It really wasn't so much for the following of Allah. It was more or less just for the order and for the better of the people, of black
Yeah.
people. And just Muslims, or the NOI had a better, they had a more organized structure on how to go about it. But when he
Yeah.
got out and then he did his Hajj and went to Mecca and did all the good shit, which saying the Hajj did that good shit, whatever.
Astaghfirullah.
Yes.
I got you.
He came back and he was like, yo, this is not what This is not what
We're not learning what we're supposed to be.
Exactly. And then that's when Elijah had to have his words with him.
He's no words. That's what you want to call them, words.
Yeah, I wanted to like alley-oop Elijah to Elijah, but he wasn't paying attention.
What happened is Elijah said, "Oh, this nigga tripping."
Yeah.
Called his homie from the CIA.
Yep.
Homie from the CIA called his homie from the FBI. He
Yep.
said, "Hey, we can get this nigga now."
Yes.
And then boom, they got that nigga.
That's it.
That's really what happened.
Speaking of niggas, we gotta get this other nigga on camera.
Get
Elijah,
your
you ready?
ass over here, man.
Come on, bro. Hop on camera.
Thank you, Fabian.
Fabian, we appreciate your time.
Star 67.
You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. One of the original founders of just making shit happen. Incorporated.
Making shit happen. Incorporated.
You know what it
T's
is.
coming at you.
You know what I'm saying? We got.
What's the deal, y'all?
Come on now.
I know y'all miss me.
Here you go.
I
You
know
go.
motherfuckers in the comments like, where Elijah at? Yeah, I know they in the. I don't even got to look at the comments.
Yeah, man. Don't do
I already
it.
know.
Yeah, don't do it. Hey, start putting that shit in the comments right now. Right
It's
now.
funny how earlier y'all was talking about race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's something I wanted to talk about.
You're Mexican. Hey, you got some in your hair. I said hair.
What? Oh, what happened?
Oh, you're here.
Oh.
Contract time.
Yeah, yeah,
contract
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for him to go into how you guys doing, and then I'll go into. I just can't just jump into
How I
it.
do what? Oh, how
Like-
y'all doing? You said how we do what?
Start
Intro
the
show-
fucking
start
show.
the show.
Oh,
how
you
you-
didn't start? What's going on,
No.
everybody?
There-
Welcome back to another episode of Doing Dope Shit. I am your ever-loving host, Elijah.
I'm your co-host here, Mohammed Cook.
And I'm your favorite shoe wearer, Ty.
Okay,
Like
we're getting
that?
there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting back to old ties, slowly but surely.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, those CDGs,
Yeah.
Como de Garçon.
Como de garçon.
Those are pretty nice.
I didn't say these was your favorite shoe. I just said I'm the nigga you like seeing in shoes.
I mean, I like to see everybody in shoes.
Not Kanye West.
That nigga on some other shit.
He not even
He
with
getting
any
his
draws.
dick sucked with his butt out in Italy. You talk about a nigga on the bounce back.
And apparently that was like a
You talk about a nigga on the bounce back.
apparently that was a taxi
He's
boat.
getting his dick sucked with his butt out in Italy with by his pretend wife. Come on,
On a
now.
taxi boat. It's
On
a
a-
nigga driving there.
Nigga, it's a nigga. That's porn.
That's
fake taxi.
voyeurism. Yeah,
Fake
that-
taxi.
Italy
Fake
edition.
boat taxi.
Italy edition.
Italy edition. fake
Nigga, you
taxi.
talk about one of the things that I want to do in my life one day before I die.
Yeah.
Go to Italy.
Let's just get my dick sucked. That's it. We'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Okay.
My nigga.
Nah, but look, for real though, it was funny I was talking about race because that's what I wanted to talk about. So the other day on my job, they call it employee appreciation,
Yeah.
which is not really that. It's really
Churches love appreciations.
They got Ono
You-
Hawaiian.
Oh, that's
Really,
a little
what it
better.
is like.
Wait, how many options did they give y'all for the Ono?
I mean, yeah, rice, chicken, steak, crab cakes, and
Okay,
some
okay.
kind of
That's
macaroni
nice.
They
and
fuck,
cheese shit.
they
That's
fuck
nice.
with y'all. That shit is fire.
Anyways,
Anyway.
so it's not necessarily employee appreciation. What it is, it's just, we understand y'all are mad at us and we haven't really been doing our job. So we're going to give y'all this party so y'all could be cool for the next 3 or 4 or 5 months.
Take
And
this
then we'll do
route
it
as
again.
mandatory overtime.
And then we'll do it again. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Like
But
a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's funny though.
start putting your bid in for some better shit this time though, because if you're gonna get fucked, at least you know.
I mean, my next bid is cool. Just you got everybody coming back and everything, so I'll have more free time. But the thing is, so it's pretty much like a not a barbecue, but like a luncheon thing, right?
Yeah.
So niggas, everybody get their food. They get seconds. There's a bunch of food left over, right?
Okay, this sounds good so far.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh,
What would you do in that situation?
There's a bunch of food left over.
I'm gonna take some.
I'm taking the tray. Fuck you talking about?
Right?
Yeah.
I go in there. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of food left over. I'm gonna take some home.
Yeah.
I try and find a container to put food in. I found my container. I'll take it home. Everybody was astounded, bro. They're like, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
I said, what you mean when I do? I'm taking food home. Mind you, there's at that day it was me, it was 4 black people.
4.
We all took a plate home.
Oh no.
We were the only people to take a plate home. Everybody else could not believe.
So
what I
y'all were
was
the
doing.
only financially literate motherfuckers
Nigga.
in the whole.
And I just thought, I was like, oh, this must be a cultural thing.
Oh, now sell them niggas some shirts.
I'm about to say it's
Yeah.
gotta be because nigga, like we went in there,
Cultural.
there's food left over. Everybody was making plates. Only the black people were making plates to take home. Everybody else could not believe what we were doing. They
See,
were talking shit.
I'm more disrespectful. I don't have any in my car right now. I keep the little trays
See, and then usually
in
I
the
have
car.
one.
Nigga,
but-
not from the
but so-
barbecue.
yeah, I still got them.
So what I did was, so they, you know how when they cater, they put everything in trays. They gave us 2 big ass containers of sauces.
Yeah.
I just took the sauce, dumped the sauce in another sauce,
Yeah.
washed the bowl out.
Yes.
You
And then
smart.
just put the
You
nigga.
smart. You
Nigga.
smart.
Then I took a coffee cup, put
Didn't
some
take
of
no
the sauce
time.
in the coffee cup, put the lid on there. Boom, bop, bam.
So you got sauce and you got, nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, you got like I don't even know exactly how much you got, but you probably saved $75.
Nigga, I'm
'Cause
taking
on
food
the-
home. And
One
every-
plate from Ona Hawaiian, 13,
It's a lot.
14.
Oh,
I know
it is?
Hawaiian is
Yeah,
expensive
that
as
shit
fuck.
is expensive.
Okay.
It's expensive, but I'm just saying, it was just crazy that like everybody was like could not believe that I was taking food home, and only the black people were on my type of time.
Justin asked, what was the alternative? Throwing it away?
No, just leaving it
Leaving
there.
it? Like,
And
that's
the-
stupid.
And the crazy thing is so at the end of everything, one of the black women that work in my job, she made 2 plates for the only other 2 black people that were going to be at that job today, just later in the night.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
So
bro.
6 black people got to eat.
Nigga, it's a cultural thing.
It's
a
gotta be.
cultural thing, and it's crazy because another cultural thing I want to talk about that I feel like everybody does like. So you know, I'm growing my hair out, right?
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
this girl, this woman on my job calls me
no.
Shaft, right? And so I walk around with a pick in my hair.
Yes.
Either picking my hair or I'm constantly picking my hair out and shit, right? Of course,
Yeah.
everybody in my job doesn't understand, so they talking shit, whatever, right? So today I leave my job, go pick up my son, drop my son off at the office because my girl's here.
Yeah.
I'm driving and I see another black dude just walking down the street. His afro's probably about the same size as mine.
Yeah.
Cuz also has a pick in his hair.
Ours,
Yeah.
And also walking around going like this.
My security guard does the same
And I'm
shit.
like, is that like a cultural thing? Like when
1000%.
niggas just like, when their hair gets big enough to be able to use a pick, they just,
I do it with my beard.
this is just it.
So that's a deeper black hair conversation. So here's the problem. Well, not necessarily a problem. If outside of locks, black people, we constantly have to alter our image in because our hair is so sensitive. Like white people, when they do their hair in the morning, that's it. It's it's done. You know.
They set the standard,
they-
and that's cool for everybody.
It's not even a set the standard thing. It's
Nah,
not.
it is,
No,
though.
no. When your shit, if it falls down the side of your ears, that's what it is. It's not
It
going to
just-
change
it
too
falls
much.
where it lays.
But with black people, if we can accidentally bump into something and it changes our whole flow, it changes
I ain't
our
gonna lie. When I had longer hair and an afro,
Yeah.
literally bumped into some shit. Gotta pick that.
You gotta pick
motherfucker
it
right
back out.
up.
It's
You
only
saying,
right.
Like I put my hat on, as soon as I take my shit off.
You gotta
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
See, you missed the other side. There
And
you
you
go.
know, there could be some like you had to look proper at every time being a black person.
It's
Well, I don't think it's just that has something to do with it. But also on top of that, it's the same reason why we wear do rags out the house. Like do rags
Oh,
are not.
I don't do that.
You do not.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? There was a.
Did.
It wasn't.
I mean, I
what-
don't need a do rag now. There's no point. But I'm saying when I did use do rag, especially when
Yeah.
I had my dreads and I had to push it in there to keep it down, like I wear that
Exactly.
bitch out the house.
You wear do rags sometimes. If
Yeah,
it's
man,
like
I mean-
streamers, like what's his name, Gideon. What's
Yeah.
his name? Gideon.
Oh, that's because his hairline's fucked.
No, but like it's Gideon. I'm gonna make sure I
Yeah,
say
it's
his name
Gideon. It's Gideon.
So Gideon, he wears a do rag aesthetically. Like it's not really like.
no, it's not aesthetically. His shit is fucked.
But it's aesthetic, you know. But some people like think about it. Before you go out on like a Friday or Saturday night, if you a nigga and you just got your cut, you hop in the shower. First you brush your shit, you put the do rag on, you keep that shit on all the way until you pull up
From
to
the shower,
all the
then
way.
you get the dry do rag,
Exactly.
and then
You're in the car. You still got the do rag on with the hat on it, all the way, and then till you get to the party, that's when you remove the do rag.
I mean, sometimes you could do it right out the shower before the party,
But
depending on how long you had it, and then you just brushing from the crib all the way to the party.
No, yeah, you can, but most people leave the rag on.
Nah, because the thing is, you gotta see here's how I know the type of nigga you is.
Okay, here we
Here's
go.
how I know the type of nigga you is. Because depending on how long you've had it, you gonna have the marks.
Oh
So
yeah,
right
yeah,
after
yeah.
the shower, you take it off, and then you start brushing because the marks is gonna go down.
See,
from that point up until the point you walk into the party.
And that's where we differ because the rags I had back in the day I had the wide ones.
Oh, the ones that you
The-
just.
yeah, so
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't have the pressing,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
back. But that was ages ago. I
Oh,
ain't
okay.
got no fucking.
Yeah, it's funny how like culturally, like, so when I was explaining it to one of my coworkers today, who's also black, she was like, yeah, you know, we weren't all raised in the same house, but we were raised in the same house.
Facts.
You know, and it's funny because it's like, you know, you see on TikTok and on social media, they have like those like black tests, right? Where it's like, if you run it in and out of the house, you know, what is your mama gonna say?
Oh, they give you like a kind of like an acronym.
Yeah, and it's just shit like that, and it just really dawned on me that it's like I said, we weren't all raised in the same house, but we were raised in the same house. Like the similarities, the cultural similarities between like, or differences, I guess, between our races is crazy.
Yeah, our behaviors are
That
all
gap
been,
is crazy.
It's not really between every race though, because culturally speaking, like American black people, African black people, Caribbeans, even Latinos, like Latinos in the Caribbean, Latinos from Mexico,
like we were talking
South
about
America,
earlier.
South America, Arabs, even some Asian groups. When you like ask them like, how'd you grow up? Did this used to happen? You're gonna start to see there are a lot of similarities.
Well, you talking about all people or just within their culture?
No, I didn't name certain groups in what I just said.
No, I think
Because
that
not a lot of white people that deal with the same shit that niggas have been through.
of course
unless they
not.
from the hood.
I remember a lot of my Korean homies they all played violin or piano.
Yeah.
Whereas like for me,
Yeah.
that wasn't like my homies. It was just a matter of luck if you even played an instrument, and if you did, it was either saxophone, drums if you were in the church.
Yeah.
Drums if you're in the church. Very few
Bass.
actually played drums for the school.
True.
There was no drum line really that was cracking. I don't know.
They got
Yeah.
the bass too.
And the bass. And that's where I came in. I played the double bass.
Bass.
Drop the bass. Whoa,
Y'all
whoa,
see.
whoa, 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 whoa.
First, let's talk about Charles. I want to talk about Charleston White.
Oh
I
man.
want to talk about Charleston White.
Man.
So we talking about Brittany Renner?
Hold on, we're gonna get there, bro.
on.
There's.
Oh, I got this.
Charleston White's been having
Listen, man.
fuck Yachty for the
I'm about to
MVP.
say-
Hey, why wasn't Sexy Red the MVP?
No,
No, it's
no.
Yachty.
Hold on. This is not a music show.
It's Yachty.
We are talking about Charleston White.
Sexy
Listen,
Red been putting up triple doubles, but
And Yachty hasn't.
I'm saying he has.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, they hate music.
Huh?
Where can they listen to
Hold
this take?
Red.
I'm right here, right now.
No.
nigga. It's Yachty.
Bitch ass nigga.
It's Yachty.
I'm gonna be there Tuesday. I'm gonna be there
Bro,
Tuesday.
Yachty's been dropping. All right.
No, I'm coming Tuesday. Pause.
All right. As I was saying, Charleston White, when we start talking about influencers of the year, who got the influencer of the year, hands down, we are giving it to Charleston White. Not only for his takes on camera, but this nigga
The shit he does, bro.
The shit he does.
Bro's not afraid to be like, I'm calling the police on you if you pull up on me. The crazy thing is he'll talk shit. He'll be like, yada yada yada, and then when they retaliate, he'll be like, don't do that, because if you pull up on me, I'm calling the police on you.
Bro.
And then does
Like,
it.
Bro. Bro, it was so crazy. He was the person who, I don't know if you even remember, it was probably like 3 or 4 years ago where Charleston White went on a whole rampage talking about how he sues every job he's worked at.
Yeah.
Where he
Yeah.
talked, and where he
Yeah.
says he waits in the break room and he
Yeah,
just
man.
lets niggas start just being niggas. And then after he keeps record of nigga activity, he tells his HR representative, who later ignores him, then comes back and then sues him every time. He said every job, he said I get 15, 20 a pop every single
Yep.
time. He said he probably made about over $150,000 doing that.
That's crazy.
Off of just suing
Bro,
jobs.
What
bro,
do those
really-
lawyer fees look like?
It
doesn't
don't
matter.
It's
pro
enough.
bono. It's
Oh,
he
true.
don't pay the lawyer to take it
They
off
probably,
the top.
he probably go to one of them places that's like you don't pay nothing if you win or some shit like that. I
Yeah.
don't know. But it's just the fact that like this man really goes on social media, stirs trouble, niggas retaliate, and he's like, cool, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
Don't pull up on me. Like I just seen he beat up somebody the other day with like a fucking pig
He
prod
ain't beat
or
him
some
up,
shit.
but he hit that nigga on the head.
You know what I
Nigga
mean?
started bleeding.
Pepper spray. I guess he's supposed to be in a fight or some shit, and pepper sprayed the nigga.
Yeah.
And pepper sprayed the nigga.
I don't know what he was showing me.
I'm about to
Oh,
see
no,
it.
I was-
Justin said that he's half Asian, so he had to get A's in high school.
Yeah.
But he's also half white, so he didn't have a curfew.
Oh, okay.
I felt like that's like I dreamed of that, nigga. Like no
we
curfew.
on
But anyway, but
we're
Charleston
on
White.
Charleston White, my
back
nigga.
to that, no, back to that nigga. I saw just seeing everything he's been up to since the shit with Boosie
Oh yeah.
and Boosie's family. Not
Yeah.
just Boosie, but Boosie family and this one man. Oh my gosh, I didn't even believe it.
Yeah. I think I said it before when I pulled up when we first met. Charleston White is a necessary evil that we
Is it
need in
evil,
social
though?
media. It's not.
Is
but
it
it
evil?
is.
Because the nigga makes sense.
You do.
Yeah.
The nigga makes sense, bro. Like,
Ooh.
nigga, if somebody gonna talk shit and pull up on me, bro, I'm calling
calling
the
the
police.
Exactly.
I'm not going to jail.
And then on top of that, did you see when he went to the boxing match?
Yeah, he pepper sprayed the opponent.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, man, don't knock pepper spray. I just seen plenty of nigga turn bitch off pepper spray. I just seen plenty of nigga
You
turn
ain't seen
bitch
one nigga defeat
off
pepper spray yet?
No.
I
I've
pray to day to
I've
never
not
see
seen
that.
a nigga get pepper sprayed in their face and eat that shit.
Nope.
Nah, I don't think
Nope.
there's maybe a crackhead.
No, I've never witnessed it. Of course, I've seen it online.
That's what I'm saying.
But
yeah.
I've never been
'Cause
somewhere.
You know, the niggas in the army that like part of their training they gotta get pepper sprayed. And I've seen niggas like
But how
you know,
many-
it's some people are not affected by pepper spray. Like biologically, they're not affected by pepper spray.
You talking about like pit bulls or human
No,
beings?
people. I'm saying some people are not affected by
I
pepper
would
spray.
hate for that day to meet a pit bull that chasing you and the pepper spray not working. Nigga, you are dead.
I can't.
But nah, Charleston White's got the right process because like even like Vince Staples was
That's
on the
the
Joe
right
Budden.
process?
Charleston White, yeah, why not?
I'm not saying it's a bad process, but I'm not saying it's necessarily good. I feel like the things he preaches are great.
Not
But
not
he-
about what he says. His actions, like bro's not gonna put his life in danger. I mean, he's not gonna go to jail.
He
No.
actively puts his life in danger by the things he says, which
Right.
causes
But he's
all
not.
these things
He's
to
not
happen.
gonna be dumb and say, "I'll fight you."
Yeah.
No, calling the police on you.
But he's the instigator. Like, how you mad niggas want to beat your ass and you asking niggas to beat your ass?
And you know what it is? I think Charleston White would be what academics is. The academics
Yeah.
stepped outside the house.
Well, luckily you had from another nigga of the chat nigga community who follows both of these people on a very close basis. Academics tried to set up a comedy show, and he wanted Charleston White to open it because Academics was walking into the space of comedy. Well, it happened to be the same week that Charleston White had a lot of words for China Mac. Apparently, they walked into the kind of the.
What did he say about Johnny Mac?
I don't know, something racist. I don't know. He walked into that space, but what he said about China Mac, listen, it's not for me to repeat, but it wasn't wrong. But if
Just
a
repeat it.
if
I mean,
the
you're
show
not
wasn't
saying
If
right,
it's not wrong, why wouldn't you repeat
but
it?
it's one of those things where it can walk the line.
That
You see
means
what I'm
it's
saying?
wrong.
Yeah.
So here's the issue. Live Nation immediately contacted Academics about the situation. They said, if you're going to have this man at the show, we're canceling everything. We don't want any association with this because, you know, any type of racism towards an Asian is federal time because of the Asian
What
crime
about
bill.
fucking black people? What
We-
about racism?
We not
towards
talking about
us
race anymore. I
niggas?
thought we was
Which-
talking about
which
Charleston
is
White.
why
I'm just saying
which,
the outrage, bro. Like,
which is why Charleston White is a necessary evil. He talks about this. He talks about the things that other ethnicities are able to not necessarily get away with, but
get away with.
get away with, but how the crimes that are done to other ethnicities and how there's a punishment, but with the crimes that are done to niggas, there's no punishment. And he literally made a mockery of the entire system in the process, and that's why the whole system kind
Yeah,
of
bro.
fell.
Because
But
like when COVID hit and niggas started beating up Asians, they were quick to jump on stop Asian hate.
and a bill passed in less than 12 months, 10 months actually. We weren't even able to cure COVID, but that bill went through.
I think
but
niggas
niggas say
just,
Black Lives Matter. Now it's a political statement, and we can't do shit.
nigga, Black Lives Matter was also not for niggas.
I mean, at first it was. Then niggas started getting money, and then it was like, you know what?
They said, actually,
For the first 10 minutes, it was for black
fuck
people.
these niggas.
for the
And then they opened up. They
for the
opened up
first,
the
maybe for the
GoFundMe.
first week, it was
Yeah.
about Black Lives, and then they got a check, and they said,
GoFundMe is the death of all progress.
"Y'all ever
ain't
think
even
about
gonna lie.
making a GoFundMe just to get money?"
I thought about it, but then I was also thinking about like the optics. Like I feel like
I've seen
Niggas would
niggas
be
make
like-
GoFundMe to like for like camera equipment. My
That's
camera
not bad.
equipment got stolen. Making GoFundMe,
yeah,
like nigga, you
not
could
bad.
make a GoFundMe for anything.
you could probably make GoFundMe to fund like a whole brand launch.
Niggas be making GoFundMes for
Anything.
for fundraisers and shit.
I feel like if you can make it short and simple, you're good. Niggas be having these long paragraphs.
Well, it's essentially
pages.
GoFundMe. This is the issue. GoFundMe was originally designed for people starting businesses. Like you were supposed to
Yeah.
be able to like do a soft pitch have
Like a
links,
fundraiser,
like
right?
your website. You're supposed to be able to have prototypes, whatever your product
Angel
is.
investing.
Angel investing is where you get one. It was kind of like
Oh, okay.
crowdsource investing.
Oh, okay.
So then that way, when enough people believed in you, you get a couple 10 add up, and then you're able to start your business. The issue is niggas got a hold of it, and then
Not
it
niggas.
became.
Maybe I should do a
Greedy
GoFundMe for
niggas.
Killjoy
You
for volume 6, for number 6.
you can, but also at the same time, you have to understand.
What am I gonna lose?
You gonna be known as the nigga that,
With a
oh man,
GoFundMe?
that nigga started his
For a
company
nigga with a
off-
GoFundMe.
He started his brand off of GoFundMe.
And that's not a
So?
problem.
So?
It's just
Yeah.
it,
So?
I think there's more. My take on it is, if you're going to go to a GoFundMe, you have to be at that next, like you already have name value, or what is it
Yeah.
called?
Recognition.
Name recognition. Because nobody, like, if give us a company that we all know that's kind of like in the middle.
Of being nice but not there yet.
Yeah. So I wouldn't know. That nigga getting too much money.
I would say
What
fucking
about like carrots?
Carrots, right? I can't.
What?
Carrots is a multi-million-dollar business though.
Anwar.
No, Arnoir.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a multi-million-dollar business.
Doing big like that?
Oh
The
yeah.
nigga they
He's been in business for
Bro.
15 years. So we've been in high school.
Bro, nah, and he's,
Yeah.
his collaborations is crazy.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Go
just think of just like,
Give us a second. Give us a second.
yeah, just give us a second to kind of come up with an example of just like
I know my
anytime.
water.
It's like some form of a company that's been around, but we know, but they're still like, you can still talk to the CEO. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, how about Larry June's Larry June's
Or
brand?
or
just
no,
Larry June.
no, he had the hoodie with the Ku Klux Klan.
Wicked Thoughts.
Wicked Thoughts. You familiar with Wicked Thoughts?
I feel like that's on the way out though.
But that's my point. The
Not at
Wicked
all.
Wicked Thoughts is a brand out of L.A. Got really big during BLM because it was like he made this T-shirt of a Klansman hanging from a tree. Yada, yada.
I'm familiar.
You know
with
the
shirt.
graphic, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the
If
shirt.
he did a GoFundMe, it would people be like, "Yo, I've seen your work. I want to see you hit that next step," because you already have some kind of name. Because when you send that link out, it's not like it sends it to new people. You're just sending the link to the people you already know. You see what I'm saying? So you want, essentially, the purpose of doing that is just reminding people to
But let
give
me
me
argue
money.
that if I were to do a GoFundMe for Killjoy, at least in the city, I feel like I could accomplish that.
You can, but like I said,
Who's to
you
say we
can't.
all can't, though, like-
A GoFundMe is not a card you can play too many times, or you look
Oh,
like
nah,
a beg.
it's
and
a
that's
one-time-
why. But
one-time
that's why,
deal.
and that's why I say, if you're going to pull the crowdsourcing card, I would get my.
Lead up to that?
I would lead up to where I have a crowd.
Yeah.
Crowdsourcing with no crowd is all right. You did it the first time. Are you going to do it again?
It's definitely a card you can only pull in one time.
You cannot continue to crowdsource, not unless you are starting a new business or a new endeavor, venture, whatever. And then that's where I think it makes sense.
And then everybody sees how much you get right there. So if you like fuck
Yeah,
up the bag,
exactly. So
Yeah.
your worst case scenario, let's say you get everything you need. You played that card off of what, $4,000, $5,000?
Well, so let me throw it at you a different way, right?
Hey, yo.
Pause.
So, what if? So let's say GoFundMe. It's not so much. It's dirty. It's not so much the aspect of asking for money
Yeah.
in a fundraiser aspect. It's really the name GoFundMe, right? Because
Correct.
what would be the difference if I was to get on here and say, hey guys, I'm working on Killjoy Volume 6. If you'd like to sponsor or donate,
Yeah.
here's my Cash App.
Because you're
So what's the difference of making a GoFundMe versus advertising a Cash App?
the
Well,
difference. You want me to go or? Oh, you go ahead.
Well, I don't know if you were gonna allude to this. A GoFundMe has a set amount of time. So after that amount of time,
It's
ends-
I'm more asking about the optics of it.
I think that's a part of it because once that amount of time ends, you have to start a new one in order to get people to go fund you again. Whereas you asking that question leading up to the magazine, you can do that for the next magazine because you're not pulling up another GoFundMe. That's not so public. Asking people to send you money to your Cash App, that's already there. That's always going to be there.
So you saying it's a better look to ask niggas to send money to my Cash App
Yeah, because
versus
that's
making a GoFundMe?
it's not pandering necessarily because
So GoFundMe's pandering?
yes.
No,
Now
no.
it is.
N-
Now it is.
It has.
Because
I'm-
there's
that
real
optically-
like GoFundMe has real implications for niggas when their house burned down.
Yeah.
Niggas started GoFundMe. I don't think that's pandering.
No, I
No.
mean pandering is asking for money.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then it's
Oh,
all
that's
pandering.
SD cards. Yeah. Sorry.
It's
Um,
all pandering then.
No. I'm not jumping to that argument. I'm saying that you being on your show, right, saying, yo, make sure you guys donate.
Right.
is simply how I view that is a form of advertising. It's for you to people.
That's how I
people,
would.
people who are already in your audience who want to continue to support the show. The GoFundMe is almost saying you're thinking it's going to reach a new audience, but it's not going to. It's kind of it gives the panhandling, optics is without. Like the simulator I was trying to the simulator I was trying to put is the difference between paying for an escort and taking a girl on a date, right?
Why do we always come to these?
Because these are the analogies I understand, right?
One
in
is
theory,
an
one is more acceptable. Like if you took her on a date, you bought her some food, y'all talked, whatever, and then y'all go beach. That is congratulations.
Right.
But if you said I got the escort, we went to the room and fucked, they both led to the same thing, but how you got there can really change how people receive it. So going there with the GoFundMe, that's kind of like your escort, right? That's your escort approach, which
That's
is
the
kind of
one
like,
and done.
y'all, if we need money,
So-
you put the link out to sit.
Right.
Whereas you having a show and then saying, yo, you can donate, that's you taking your audience on a date, them getting to know you, and then them wanting to donate. It changes it.
So if you're using that topic, then like I said, sometimes niggas' house burns down, they got to make a GoFundMe.
Right.
By your analogy is that if that's the escort,
Yeah.
sometimes it's necessary to buy an escort.
Yeah, no, I'm not knocking the escort. What I'm saying is that is all else has failed. Like when, especially at the time in my life where shit hit rock bottom, my form of going on the world, turning my phone around, doing a video, like, y'all, I put all my shit in a storage unit. I really don't have a house right now. I really don't know what my next steps are. I could have, at that moment, started a GoFundMe, right?
Yeah, but you found creative ways to
But
be able.
because I want to take my audience on the journey through this chapter of my life. If I hit the GoFundMe, I'm essentially saying I ain't got shit else. That means I don't like that. I don't like how that react. And even in the process of me making the video, I think I still had some people send me some cash, which got me through. Whew, shit.
Shit, right? So let me ask you another question, right? Because in this we're talking about money, right?
Yeah, that's my
And
shit.
I'm just using my personal, not necessarily my personal, but just shit that I've had on my mind.
Yeah.
To be able to talk about this, right? Because so with Killjoy, I'm steadily trying to figure out a way how to make money from this, and I call it the off season.
Yeah.
When I don't have an active issue out, right?
Yeah.
Or active close or whatever. I don't have anything active out. I'm still trying to find money on the off seasons, right? And I've ran into instances where other people who probably have a publication or a media outlet or whatever, charge niggas for shout outs or to charge niggas for them to be like, I write a story about you, but I got to charge you for the story. Just charge niggas for anything, right? Because I even have people reach out to me and say, hey, I have a song coming out. Can you do a review for it? I'll pay you for it.
Yeah.
Right? And just me as the real journalist that I've become, I can't take money for that shit. I can't say, yeah, give me $20, I'll write an article about you. I just can't do that shit. I can't bring myself to say, yeah, give me money to write about you. So how I flip it is I say, well, it do take money to keep the lights on. I'll take a donation.
Yeah, but this
How would you figure I go about raising money or getting money for?
Very simple. They have to buy magazines.
And create a business plan.
Fuck, you don't need that. The business plan is written.
Well, see, the business plan is a plan, but I'm talking about actively like.
So, for example, as crazy as this sounds, you don't have to take the cash and you write the article. Be like, yo, I really would appreciate it if you gave a review. Cool. Make sure you buy 2 issues and I can make it happen. You package the 2 issues. You send it. You don't give a fuck. Eazy-E had this great analogy, especially in the in the marathon, not the marathon continues. NWA's. It was when they were driving past that arena where people were burning their CDs, and the cops were all in front. It was like
Fuck the police.
It was a fuck the police thing, and everybody was burning the CDs and everything.
Hey, shout out to my guy Miles Daniels. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This artist I just covered today.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
man. I don't do that. I can't do that. That's dope.
But understand.
That makes me happy.
But understand in that process, he was in the bus telling them niggas, he's like, you really think I give a fuck that they burning them? They bought them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So use that analogy. There's a bunch of issues in here.
I mean,
As crazy as this sounds,
it's a few.
No, not like
I know.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They can go back. You can figure out ways to be like, yo, if you purchase a couple issues, if you gonna go issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, I can probably work out an exchange for you because then I know you're supporting me.
Yeah.
And you're getting rid of units, which is the goal of
And,
business.
Outside of I will say, outside of just you writing about people in the issue, like, or just selling the magazine and creating the magazine, what other service are you doing for people?
I mean, so, all right, ask it again. Like, what service am I doing for
Besides
people?
providing a magazine for niggas,
Yeah.
like, I'm not even talking about interviews. I'm not talking about any of that. Besides giving this to people,
Outside of, like, shirts and merch and stuff.
bro, but outside of
I mean, what else is
delivering
there?
this product to people, what else are you offering them?
But
Like,
what else? What else is
service?
that? Because
I can tell you.
So look, hold on. So when
I-
I say magazine,
You should have started with the comment and then led into it.
yeah, because I don't. I
Okay,
don't-
so what I'm saying is, the service you offer is writing about these artists. The
Yeah.
service you offer is going out and finding things to bring to people.
yeah.
That's the
That's
content.
what I'm saying. So when I
You're-
say magazine, I mean content as a whole. Cause like whatever I do in here, I also do on YouTube. I do on TikTok.
So why should all that other shit be free? Why should this be the only thing that niggas pay you for?
Well,
But niggas, they're not. The individual artists aren't paying me to
Not
be
the
in there.
individual.
I'm saying
artist.
it's the people are paying me for the Encompass package. The thing where Instagram and the website and all that stuff takes away is that it's a la carte. This isn't this right here is an Encompass package. If you want to read the article about Joe, you have to buy the entire book to read the article about Joe.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the YouTube or when it comes to Instagram or the magazine, you don't have to buy the whole thing to just read one story.
I'm just saying you shouldn't feel bad about it because you're delivering a service through the magazine. Like
It
the
just
magazine,
doesn't feel right because it's like
so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the comment section. You got a doctor in here. Shouts out, first of all, shouts out Dr. Galloway. He said you should charge them and require them to shout out on your mag.
Facts.
So you can do it that, and we're all, these are all creative ways. Street Ambition. Oh shit, what's good, bro? He said all good money is good money. That's what he said. He don't give a fuck.
I mean, yeah.
But-
Like I said, because like the people who, don't get me wrong, the people who come to me and they say, hey, I'll pay you, I'll pay you for whatever. I just can't bring it in my heart to say, yeah, man, give me your money because we're kind of both in the same situation trying to make it, right?
Yeah.
So what I say is like, all right, if you're really genuine and you really want me to shout your art out or you really believe in my craft, just donate. And most times they do.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can't feel right because like it's funny. It's funny because like I had an artist who's gonna be in the new issue. I found him through another magazine, right?
Mm.
And so when I sat down and was able to
Allegedly.
talk to him, I was like, hey man, just because I'm a one man bandstand.
Yeah.
I was, not anymore. Shouts out Jerome, everybody, right?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, so when you went on to when they reached out to you, what was the process like? What did you have to go through and all this other stuff? So he
Yeah.
explained it to me, and he was like, yeah, they started off the bat. Look, man, we want to be able to write about you, but in order for us to do that, you got to pay us $1,000.
Yeah.
To you?
No, not to me, but to
The
to-
other
to
publishing.
the other publisher.
Okay.
And they explained it would pay for photography. They explained it would pay
Yeah.
for all this other stuff, and the artist he agreed to it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I just thought that shit was wild, bro. Cause like,
It's it's a concept that's pretty weird. Journalism is in a very weird spot.
yeah, cause I've
today.
seen other people tweet and other journalists say, if you're charging niggas to write reviews, you weird.
Wait,
Yeah.
but do you feel like you feel like that because maybe the brand isn't where you want it to be metrics wise?
Maybe I mean that obviously plays a part in it.
But this,
Nigga, fuck that. Charge these niggas, bro.
And-
Because where else
and
are they gonna go?
but this is my only beef. If you're gonna like how I look at it is the more units sold of your mag, you can use that metric
Well, yeah.
in other why people purchase. Some people, there could be somebody who purchased my issue.
And mind you, this is not like a conversation on helping me get better. This
Yeah.
is a conversation on the whole GoFundMe versus
Yeah, yeah.
fundraising versus.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
So
what-
that's what this
yeah, yeah.
conversation is. I don't want you
Yeah.
to think, oh, these niggas are doing my work for me. I'm gonna go home and start implementing these. No, that's not what it is.
I
I'm just
mean,
saying.
It
even
doesn't
if
matter,
it
it
was,
doesn't matter.
nigga,
Because
good.
gives a fuck.
Because like how you said earlier, like I talk to my mom about everything, right?
Yeah.
My mom is probably the smartest person that I know.
Talk about it.
Really?
And before
really?
she was like, look, Elijah, every artist you have in the mag, tell them I'll put you in the mag, and this is a substitution to asking them for money,
Thirsty bitch.
right? This is a substitution to asking them for money. instead of saying I'll put you in the mag, but you
Put the
gotta pay me
headphones
$300.
No,
So
I did
what-
that on purpose.
So what it is, she was like, every artist you put in the mag, tell them, hey, I'll put you in the mag, but you gotta buy 3 issues, 5 issues,
See,
minimum.
Yeah.
so we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, that's why you were saying
I
earlier.
didn't even
but,
know she
but
said
you,
that.
You've extended it to, all right, if I write an album review about you, when a mag comes out, you got to buy a mag.
Right.
Well,
I think that I'm gonna bring the conversation back to the overall promo versus GoFundMe.
panhandling.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say because I didn't mean to use that analogy. It's not
That was
panhandling.
crazy, but that's what I meant when I said
Yeah,
pandering.
it's not because crowdsourcing is something that is very popular. Tech companies,
works. It works.
Tech companies have been doing this. Well, here's the thing: tech companies are funny because they have a unicorn investor, and then they try to make it look for the people, and then say we did crowdsourcing, and this is how much we were. But you find out it was one person who gave a large sum.
Yeah.
Or damn, Dr. Galloway, what's the word I'm looking for the type of investors? We talk about it all the time.
Angel investors?
And no, it's not angel. It is a blank investor. It is a no. It's not. Y'all keep saying angel. No. It's a venture.
capital.
Thank you, venture capitalist. Yeah. So you'll go to.
have investor in it, my boy.
I know. I was
but
off.
it is the I know. What
It's
you're
the
talking about,
adjacent of what I was talking about. So, yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with the whole GoFundMe thing. It's just me. I think it's just a shot you can only shoot once.
Yeah.
And for me, I have to figure out. I don't know where I'm gonna shoot that shot with Mohammed Cook Media or MCM.
Dog, I'm gonna
But-
be real with you. I think
No, you
right
changed your
now-
name again?
No, I'm just.
That's
No.
the first time I heard.
And the MCM.
That's the
kinda
first
crazy.
time I heard
No, I just
that
said Mohammed Cook
shit.
Media. It's just Mohammed Cook Media.
MC.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying that's the first time I heard it ever.
Because I don't
This
know
nigga
what
think
else.
he luggage.
Yeah, no. Because I'll be in my
Shit,
bag,
my-
nigga. What can
my
I say?
bag.
This nigga did
Oh,
it.
that's new.
MCM,
That's new.
back,
I've never
back.
heard that.
Little nigga, back.
Nah,
Fuck where that.
Little
Bitch, where
nigga with
cash
the
at?
backpack.
Oh my gosh.
But
Nah,
yeah,
it's Muhammad Cook Media, little nigga with the backpack,
Yeah.
trying to get my racks back, nigga. What's good?
Oh wow. Nah, but I think you're actually maybe now or maybe in 2 years, you got a kid, bro. It's always a good time to ask niggas for money when you got a kid.
No, but it's not the issue of the kid. The issue is it's a shot you only can shoot once.
And I'm saying you're a
You
great
can't shoot it.
storyteller. You're a
So tell the
phenomenal storyteller. And I think you're in a position to where you've gotten to a point in seniority of your craft, but
Mhm.
you've also got to a point, I don't want to call it a plateau, but you're at
Yeah.
a level of your media life to where, okay, I need that next jump.
Yeah.
And I believe this could be the next jump for you.
But the next jump isn't financial for what I'm trying to do. That's the issue. It's not financial.
Everything is
No,
financial.
my next step is, and I can tell you why.
Justin Phobel, is everything financial?
Well, no, everything
I
is
mean-
financial, but what's going to increase my next step after working on Confirm, I figured out it's not. Confirm is the cheapest motherfucking page I got. So, and it's the most successful. So that's
Yeah.
why I know I was like, okay, all right, this is not a money
So-
thing. It's not a money thing.
So real quick, I don't want to like fade, but I believe
Mm.
our show does a really good job of just getting niggas, just helping niggas understand where they're at in their crafts, because this shit does help me too.
Yeah.
What is that next step?
So what I've come to terms with is that I'm good at creating video.
Yeah.
I'm bad at organizing business. I'm good at getting business. Y'all seen a nigga like me who you'll never see me be like, oh, I can't find a client. I find the clients.
Yeah.
And I
Fostering.
close them, and I can get them for 1 month, 2 months.
It's just fostering
3
that relationship.
It's me organizing my business. Let me get you on a 12-month at this rate so I can show you your ROI for you in order to rebook with me or want to grow with me. You see what I'm saying? That part of the business is where I've learned from me being back at Hemlock. That's where I continuously fucked up over and over and over. That's why I'm good at getting one-off gigs. I can get a one-off gig, but it's in order to grow as an adult, as a father, you need contracts.
Can I tell you what I think might be one of your issues?
Oh, here, spit. Go ahead.
So I think you
Let me
have
get my water
a-
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
David and I was talking about this too.
Mhm.
I think you have a certain understanding within your business to where quantity trumps quality sometimes, because you're
Yeah.
trying to get things out fast because you have a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
I do believe if you can hone it in and not just do the work, because we know you can do the work,
Yeah.
but put some of that flair, put that Muhammad Cook foot in it, that big ass foot. Yeah. Go ahead. Real quick. I think you need to allow yourself to just spread your wings on certain projects and let them be, okay, this is a real creative project. The next one I could just not fuck off, but like just get through it, because that's what that's for.
So what I've learned, and you're right, what I've learned is before I used to try to come to people and try to sell them a lot of social media.
Yeah.
What I've learned is that I ran it back. I went backwards. I don't want to sell you social media anymore. I don't want to manage your page. I want to sell you 5 videos a month. I don't give a fuck when you post them or how you post them and all my algorithm engagement shit. If you want that, I can do that, but at a high, because I've learned the person who does engagement versus the person who makes the video are two totally different kind of I learned this working at Citron. After I got fired, I realized, he fired. You can get a video manager, somebody who can give you fire videos, but he's not going to be the same person running the actual
is posting
and running the engagement. Okay. And the issue was, I always thought I can cram out 13 videos and I'm gonna run the engagement on 13
because
it doesn't make sense.
You got a copyright.
Fuck all that. You just have to watch. It's not. You're talking about the legality of it, copyright.
No. I mean like writing captions and shit.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. You're right. Then exactly. Literally that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I do believe that might be an issue we're all dealing with.
No,
production wise.
And what I've learned, and as I just said, I'm just going to give people the videos. I'm going to put the videos on your desk, and I'm going to let you go about how you think is most appropriate.
Yeah.
Because that is the world we live in. So
you get paid more doing that too.
Of course. Wait. Doing the videos?
Giving the videos.
If that is your specialty, then of course.
And this, my nigga, this is your specialty. You've been doing this shit for
Forever.
too long. You're too much of a detailed person. Like, it's not like the work isn't good. It's just, I could tell you just did it. Like, you didn't put, like, you have too much of a good eye for cinema to not have the cuts that you should be having.
Right.
To not have, like, you know, the pullback shit that you should be having. Like, you're somebody who can work very well with, like, flashbacks and things like that.
Right.
Because you get a lot of content when you shoot.
Correct.
Now, it's just about you, and I understand why you do it, because you give a lot of jobs at a great value price.
Yeah.
And with that, you pump out a lot of work at incredible speed.
Really fast.
Like,
actually.
Like
impressive.
crazy.
Fast as fuck.
Your turnover fast as fuck, boy. Your turnover is very crazy. But the critical thing about video, and I'm just learning this because like I fuck with like a lot of niggas that's videographers. Video and photography and even graphic design, video's not template based. To a sense, color graded and everything, yeah. But when it comes to cutting and effects,
it's all off intuition.
It's intuition, and it's based off of the video you have right there.
Yeah, so it goes into the physical realm of when they actually shot it and like the actual skill of shooting video, and then the actual skill of being able to put the vision together and piece it together.
And you're not getting that skill on fucking paper all the time. You
Yeah.
do it with the car shit.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then you
car.
be sitting here, how the fuck this bitch get 10,000?
Yeah.
Bitch, I tell you how it got 10,000
Yeah,
views,
I
nigga.
found that. I found that page with all your car shit on it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was scrolling on that bitch for hours. This was tight.
Bro, that's my shit. I love that. I love that page.
Hell yeah.
love that page.
It's super cool.
But so saying that, like, and that's what I've learned. See how you even pinned on what the problem was.
Yeah,
It doesn't take more money to do.
you're right.
You see?
You're absolutely
It
right.
doesn't take. I don't have to say GoFundMe so I can be a better
You're
storyboarder.
absolutely right.
You know, it takes
doesn't.
me sit down at the table, thought, organize, and go about it, you know, the appropriate way. And I want to just address the comment section. Hannah said, what did she say? She said, I tried to be a climber, but you left me on red. I'm so sorry, Hannah. I was talking to Justin. I was on the golf course. I don't know if that date passed, but I still got you. I'm going to do that as soon as we get off of here. And also in 10 minutes, I do have a client. I have a car gigs.
Hey, we never did that one thing.
What, my story?
No. The gonna go watch niggas drift.
It already passed.
Oh, it did?
It passed. It was
Can't tell nobody.
I forgot.
So he
Yeah.
did tell
Hold up,
niggas.
hold up.
I told you, but I did not. I don't because I didn't know the date or time. When I told y'all, I didn't know the date or
Are
time.
the sideshows out here like invite only type shit?
Well, the guy rented out a track. That's ironically that's whose house I'm going to right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what
What's up, my
his.
nigga?
It's his girl's
It's not what
birthday,
you
and she
know.
bought some pictures.
It's who?
So shouts out to him. No, they burn too many tires. They don't burn.
Invite-
That's where all their money goes. Is cars.
Invite only.
But
Justin wants
Yeah.
to know how you're gonna monetize the car page now that we're on the subject.
yeah. I'm going to be selling car videos and also ad space for car-based industries within the show. So
Hey.
detailers,
When you need car tees,
yeah,
let me know.
I got
Let me know.
you. Speaking of car tees, be
Speaking of
sure-
car tees, nah, honestly, fuck that. These are just gonna be up on the site because I really do love
Ooh,
this. This
shit.
is there forever. Golly.
That shit was
Sorry,
came in through the
that
mud.
shit, I gotta try
Yeah.
not shit. I got fucking
But
OCD about that shit.
but
Yeah,
I'm excited
no,
to.
so-
I'm excited
yeah,
to see that.
I'm
yeah.
excited. Yeah, the future steps of just my overall, like I say, my business. I think everybody's business up here. Congratulations, like I said, hands down, it's my favorite drop. I literally, I'll always have an attachment to my hoodie because Ablo's birthday, and you
Yeah.
dropped it off to me.
Yeah,
Like
like the day he
the
was
day
born.
that nigga
That
was
is my
born.
favorite.
The
drop,
fact that
my
I bought
nigga.
the hoodie and then you went back and then got that embroidered and then way fun. It's way better, but this is hands down my favorite drop.
Yeah,
I'm not really a
thank you.
fan of that. Was 190E?
The 190. Yeah.
190E. I really
Yeah.
wasn't much of a fan of it, but I've been because I follow you and you
And
post
you
it.
I
they
just
put it on
show
my
you
timeline.
7 different versions of that motherfucker.
Yeah. It's
I
not.
love that car so
Yeah.
much.
I'm not even gonna make this a car show because I can go on forever.
We can go, especially when
I
you
can
put the
go
fucking
Nah.
the spoiler on the back. But anyway, let
Yeah.
me get up out of here.
Is it the DMT? I don't know.
All
I
right.
got you, bro, with the T, with the Evo one.
Yeah, is that it? Is like
It's the Evo, the one with the fat spoiler on the back. That's the like the
the
wings.
racing one.
Spoiler
Yeah.
on the back.
That's the Evo 190.
gosh,
That shit is
yeah.
so. That's $100,000, bro.
That's wild. I remember I had a chance to buy one of those. I had a chance to buy a 190,
What?
not with a wing. No,
No. Obviously,
190.
but
He
still.
wanted $1,600 for it running in LA. That's when nobody wanted them. So,
Yeah.
but then at the time I bought the E30.
I mean, same
So,
shit.
same
To be
shit.
honest, I think you might have been better off with this one. I think this one would have lasted you.
No, that one wouldn't. The E30 would have. I regret
You
selling
think
that
so?
car. Yeah, I shouldn't have.
Well, yeah, that's an
Listen,
M.
oh god, I hate talking about that. Yeah. I don't
No,
even-
I'm sorry,
It's
but yeah,
like-
it's
You
an
about to
M.
start crying.
Yeah, bro.
You about to start crying.
This one's standard. You got the M, so yeah.
That shit hurt
yours
my
would've lasted.
feelings. Shit
It's
hurt my
alright,
feelings.
bro. It's alright.
But I guess we kind of talked about. Hey, yo, can I do a quick story time?
Go ahead, please.
Do quick story time because there was a lot of comments that I wanted to address during our conversation about
Mm.
Killjoy. But do your story time. I'll address the comments and then we'll kill it.
Okay, so tell me why. As y'all very well know, everybody in this room already knows I'm married. Been married for like almost
Nigga, you got me. No, I'm just.
almost 9 months.
Wasn't no
I don't
wedding.
see the ring.
I don't see it. I wasn't at the wedding.
I
I
know.
was.
Yeah, I know. I had to borrow this. We said the story a million one time. I had to borrow my nigga's ring for a picture. Niggas is that broke. Don't talk to me about broke.
You got to borrow my
I
nigga's
had to
ring.
borrow my nigga's ring for
That's
a
worse
picture.
than borrowing niggas'
Picture.
shoes to go out.
Yeah, right. That's worse. Anyways, so the biggest beef right now that's going on in my house was that my wife wants to have like an actual wedding, right? And I'm not opposed to a wedding. You know, it's just essentially it's just a dinner.
If it makes sense.
If it makes sense, if the dollars line up, it makes sense, right?
Right.
But without saying true numbers here live on air, my wife wants to spend an absurd amount of money,
Absurd amount of money.
free money at that, because her
Free
father
money.
is paying for it on this wedding.
Free band gang. She
Lo-
really free band gang. That's tight.
Bro, yeah, no, she really, she really is free band.
gang.
So the beef, mind you, I've been talking to her about this probably for the past 3 months. So probably a third of my entire marriage. I've been talking. I was like, babe, I don't know about this. I start off really calm, whatever. Second time, I'm like, all right, I really still think this is stupid. She comes up with other rebuttals in the situation. So yesterday, was that yesterday?
It was yesterday.
I
yeah.
finally hit the wall when Mohammed officially said, fuck it on this conversation. Because I learned at that moment that and when I say people, everybody's family and culture around weddings are completely different. And
Absolutely.
I did not know that. See, my parents, they got married at the house we still live in today. My dad said,
Right.
y'all already heard me tell the story. I'm not buying a house and then buying a venue for my wedding.
My house is the venue.
My
God damn it.
There's no furniture in it. It's a
Yeah.
venue. Bring the chairs in, bring the tables. We'll call it a day. The big walk where they walk down, where the wiper,
Yeah.
that shit was down my flight of stairs at my house. My mom walks down that shit every single day.
Oh wow.
Every single day. Her changing room was their bedroom. There was no bed in there, so it was just a changing room. Wild.
That's crazy. That's tight.
All the yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So, anyways, culturally, I've learned where me and my wife differ is that these weddings are supposed to be this extravagant things. In my head, they're just a dinner where you're spending over $100 a plate for people.
It's more symbolism than really anything.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking $100 a plate is a nice ass restaurant. And
It
yeah,
is.
and a lot of, like I said, a lot of symbolism. So, anyways, because I got tired of talking about it, me and my wife, we probably beefed for like the length of Titanic on this conversation yesterday.
Golly.
And you know me and her, like we both,
man. Y'all
we-
like two like moose that just
yeah. Yeah.
like,
I finally said, you know what, baby? Fuck it. I'm done with this topic. I don't want to talk about this anymore. So I went to ChatGPT and I printed out a contract. I said, I need a contract for a husband who has been married, who is done talking about a wedding that the wife wants to have. I got very specific, and it gave me a 10-part contract. I was so frustrated.
ChatGPT said, "Oh, I seen this before."
No, you would have thought they saw it. I literally took it, drove to KV Print, printed the shit out, signed it and everything. By the end of the day, went back home, we signed it, we hang it up on the side of our fridge. So I'm letting y'all know. I told her, she wants to plan the wedding, go for it, rock out, baby. But I'm only here so I don't get fined. Yeah.
Because if he say anything about it, he gets fined $10.
Because if I mention anything, if me and her are at the house and I talk
Wouldn't
about
this be?
No, because if I talk to her about it, because that's what caused. I'm not going to start an argument with y'all because I just don't want to beef with her about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead, baby. You go ahead, do your thing. You can do whatever you want, but I'm not going to talk to you about it because we're going to end up. We're not going to see two mooses. We're not going to see.
Niggas meese.
It was a
Mises.
So yeah.
I seen some meese in the forest the other day.
Yeah, I see some meese down there.
They were standing next to two bears.
I kid you, like I said,
That's crazy.
I literally reached a point where I was just like,
He
you
was
know
like,
what,
fuck this shit,
bro. I walked into KB, bro, big mad, hot. Luckily, when I
I'm
walked in
sitting
there, I didn't mention that when I pulled into KB, this nigga was there. He was sitting. What are
you
the
got KB
chances?
for?
To print the contract out. I did it. I literally
I gotta go to KV to print the contract
because I don't have a.
got it for
Where's the
free.
printer?
They print like paper shit.
Yeah,
It's KV
I
print.
mean,
But when I think of like shirts and like hats. I don't
They
think like.
normal people would have just went to FedEx.
I'm about to say I just go to FedEx.
I went to KB
Which he
print.
had to drive by to get to KB.
I just go to FedEx.
Bro,
nigga was so mad.
was big mad, bro.
Let's go to FedEx.
I don't even remember what I was bumping. It was something crazy.
I hope it wasn't Chief Keef because
It wasn't.
I can relate.
It was Chief Keef adjacent. It wasn't
Okay.
Chief Keef, but nigga, I was big mad. I printed that shit out, went home. We both signed it. We said, all right, cool. We agreed. Now from here moving forward, Mohammed will no longer.
I'm surprised Key signed that shit. I ain't even going.
She was laughing. She said this nigga stupid, but because
I love Key, dog.
But she said this nigga stupid. But the thing is that it's not punishing her. I'm not
It's
telling
not,
her.
yeah.
It's teaching me self control. So every time I bring it up, I got to give her, like I said, $10. I got 24 hours to pay her in the $10.
So
or it
basically,
doubles.
you kind of alluded to it. Yesterday, I was like, Mo, I think this is the best way for you to gain self-control because you
Exactly.
can't control the situation
Exactly.
at hand, but you can control how the fuck you like react to everything about this shit.
Exactly.
And I think honestly, like looking at it at first, I was like, this nigga's fucking in. This nigga drove 5 miles to print one sheet, two
Three.
sheets of paper,
Three.
three
Coulda
sheets
went to
of paper.
FedEx, my guy.
Nigga, and spend 75 cents. But anyway, sprint
a lot
3.
less than
Nigga,
FedEx.
you could have went to UPS,
There's a lot of
which is
places.
across the
I went
street.
to CSUB.
Hey, you could have went.
Coulda
Oh
went to
my
CSUB.
gosh, nigga, you. Anyway,
My head hurt now.
you could have bought a printer. No,
Right. Invest in a printer, my guy.
Oh,
and
no.
then you could have started charging niggas 25 cents to print, and then none
It's
of this
money
would be-
everywhere. It's money everywhere.
I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna put a link in my bio on the actual. I want niggas to read this shit.
Oh,
They're like,
yeah.
this shit's hilarious.
I
You know-
didn't even get a chance
you know-
to read that shit.
You
I
know
read
what
it out
reminds
loud.
me, bro? And I'm such a
Yeah.
terrible fucking person, bro. So just back to the conversation on this, but ties
Yeah.
into the whole contract. I doctored up contracts for niggas
Yeah.
to sign to be in the mag,
Yeah.
and I have not sent them out at all.
That's
Your
on
business.
you, nigga.
That's on you.
I
big
mean, it's
dog.
on me.
Yeah.
Luckily, I haven't got too far into it to where I can't not do it.
It goes back to what Mo says about just organizing the business. Jerome and I spent like 2-3 hours like two weeks ago, like going over Wolves Leading Wolves and like basically restructuring.
That's what we need. We need to have a powwow
Yeah.
and sit here and really be like, all right, what you got going on? Let's fix your shit. What you got going on? Let's fix your shit.
Yeah.
What we got going on? Let's
Mhm.
fix that shit.
Yeah, that's literally.
But we
what
need to
did.
do that together.
Yeah.
Kumbaya.
But
holding
I
hands.
mean, essentially, that's what we
It help-
ended
that's
up.
what I'm saying, it
It's
help.
your turn, nigga.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
We gonna need more niggas for you though,
Yeah.
because you don't listen.
I do listen.
You
man,
you
you-
listen, but
But
not
you the
initially.
one giving out the advice though.
Not get.
I
True.
listen. No,
You
nigga.
don't listen initially.
What you mean? When am I not listening to y'all niggas? You sound like
I've
my
never-
wife. Yeah, I listen.
mind.
I listen.
You
I
listen. You
listen.
listen.
I never had
I
nothing to
You
say.
be listening.
You do
You
I
just
listen
fine.
to everybody.
You be listening.
I listen. Only person who probably say I don't listen to is probably Justin.
It's
But
really
it
me
just
that
takes me.
don't be
It takes me a
listening.
minute. Justin
It's
be
me
right.
that don't
Yeah.
listen.
Justin be right. He be right about shit.
Yeah. You
But
do
yeah.
come back and say, yeah, y'all niggas was right.
I immediately. I got
Nah,
to check it
nigga,
out.
because a lot of times I was right, and you got to come back and say, yeah, Tom. was
No,
right.
no. If it's something around business and money, I do it. Now, if you talking about
Oh, okay.
like some
Business and
women-
money, you definitely
some
listen.
women shit, like I shouldn't have left with Shawty, or
Yeah, that was us, and you definitely didn't listen.
Oh my gosh. You know that happened down the street from here too, right?
I know. Every time I go see Trinity, I'm like,
It
why?
did happen.
That shit happened right down the
Um,
fucking street.
Real quick, before we get out, I just
Yeah.
felt like I have to tell you guys.
What happened?
I was at Winco earlier, and
You having a baby?
I mean,
No.
no.
Okay.
You know they sell frog legs at Winco,
What?
right?
I'm not eating them shits.
I got some today.
Oh my.
Dan was like, you only get one because you the only nigga eating it. But they sell frog legs at Winco. I didn't know they sell frog legs.
You can
Frog
go
legs.
to there's this place on Oak Street. It's called Carniceria Garcia. They sell frog legs. They sell alligator. They
Really?
sell they sell they
I'm
got wagyu beef.
gonna eat frog legs today. I've been like,
How you gonna eat them?
That's how you ended the show?
No. I want to know how you
No,
gonna eat them. You
no,
gonna
no.
fry them?
Wait, this was the end story?
I was supposed to be the beginning story, but I just
Yeah,
remembered.
this is definitely beginning.
I remembered
story.
because I have a headache, and the only thing, listen, I remembered because I have a headache, and the only thing I'm eating today was an ice cream cone.
What that got to do with frog legs?
Because he's about to
Because
go
I'm
eat
thinking
him.
about food, and I'm gonna eat
I
frog
don't
legs.
think you can call frog legs fruit. That's more of like an
Fruit.
experience.
Fruit.
Fruit. I've been fucking up my words
Um,
all day. But how do you gonna cook them? You gonna bake them? Fry
I'm not
'em, grill
cooking
'em?
shit.
Okay, how's she
They
gonna
don't
cook
cooking
them?
it.
Bake
Probably
'em,
gonna fry
grill 'em?
them.
That's. She
Probably.
gonna bread them shits?
Nah.
You
I
be
see the
leaving
nigga
the
on
little
TikTok
feet on
cook
there, the
frog
web?
legs, and I'm like, I wonder how that tastes.
You be leaving them shits on there?
Nah, it's like just legs in their skin. I don't know. They look like frog legs. We're gonna try them out, and I'll report back. He said I need some. Oh, I think he was talking about frog legs. Oh yeah, I was gonna address the comments about Killjoy. Sorry about that,
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
bro. I haven't eaten anything. I'm literally running on fucking.
I'm mad
E.
because the food you excited to eat is frog legs.
Yeah, cause I want to try shit, bro.
Go
I
ahead.
wanna live a little bit, right?
Address
But
your
as far as
comments.
Killjoy, so no, I don't have a Patreon. It is something that's in the It is something that's in the works as far as like how I'd be able to do Patreon. For y'all niggas in there talking about charging for writing because writing is my service, I understand. I just need to figure out a way to
You
be
also
able.
give good head too, allegedly.
I need to figure out a way how to be able to convey that. Mo, your comments on charging niggas by way of buying a mag,
Bye, Mag.
also smart.
That's solid.
Probably the most comfortable I feel telling niggas, yeah, I got you, but you got to buy a mag.
And you also have to tell these niggas they have to post this shit for a certain amount of time.
And see, and that's the
But
thing.
that's deeper within the magazine.
But that's it, because that was one of the downfalls for the last one is all of that. But you know, now I got that shit together.
Okay.
Got that
I don't know.
together.
He's been posting
But the-
lately.
Yeah, I seen that.
I
shit,
seen
yeah.
that nigga be
Who?
putting in
Seen that
interviews. He
shit.
be panning off to the side,
Yeah.
come to the front.
Oh, me?
No, not you, nigga. Joe.
Oh, he's doing that.
Yeah,
but
he's
yeah,
doing it now.
yeah,
So
I'm
yeah.
about to say he put that shit up there. I said, oh shit.
That's what
Nigga
he
put the
did.
mag in the video.
I'm like, nigga, you
Yeah.
have to ask for
He's
that.
like, aha, you know what it is. I say, wait.
But just,
Yeah, man.
just
What?
with all
the name
the
of the magazine.
just with all the feedback that I've been getting as far as
hand me the
you one?
magazine.
Don't
No,
talk,
hand
let
it to
him-
Joe Maynard.
Yeah,
But go
let-
ahead
let
and
him
talk.
finish.
Just all the feedback about like the double issue and all this other stuff and buying one. Yeah, this thing go hold up the one where you want to where you want to cover it. But yeah, I'm gonna start charging. Is like if y'all want to be the mag, cool. Gotta buy 2 issues.
There it
Okay.
is. Just
Money
like
up
this.
front to help pay for them, and then you just get them on the back end. You know what I mean? But it's just charging niggas to write stories. Like yeah, it's promo.
Yeah.
Right, and they say somebody Street Ambition said all promo is good promo.
Yeah.
It is because sometimes it does well. But get back to his statement, it's just I feel like I don't have the necessary numbers to be able to charge niggas comfortably. But I could charge niggas $10
$10 or what?
to write an article or a song review
That's not
a
enough.
song or something.
That's not enough. I
Shit, that's
say
not enough.
I say you start at 50, bro.
Hold on. That's a whole nother meeting conversation.
yeah, my
Yes,
bad,
That's
my
a
bad,
price
my
point
bad.
thing, and we'll address
Yeah,
it then.
but and the Patreon, I don't know. I don't know how I'd be able to do a Patreon or a super chat.
I got something for you, and this is for y'all, chat. We need y'all to spread this show around all the people you know. When we post this shit on Instagram, we need y'all to repost it. Let people know
this
because
show or
this show right here and
the
Tuesday
put
show.
on, yeah.
Like, please push Killjoy Media because we
Mhm.
love talking to y'all and we want to expand this conversation between more people. We're definitely going to talk to you guys more because we know y'all niggas, but we want to add other people in on the conversation. Like,
1,000%.
I want somebody
Absolutely.
to call this man a bitch ass nigga in the chat one time.
Somebody,
Not me, though.
somebody called me. They're like, "You're Killjoy's friend." Somebody said that to me today.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I didn't give. It was one of the. I can't remember. It was
You
one.
know what made me happy?
He said he has a DB12 chain. He one of the rappers. I don't remember.
DB12?
I don't know if it's a DB12. I don't know.
I know. You know what made me happy?
Yeah.
And I have to say, I mean, you did it first. So
Uh-oh.
no, cause like this nigga, he changed his Twitter name. Have you seen what his Twitter name is?
Oh, that's your heart.
Jerome from Killjoy.
Oh yeah.
And then my brother today put me in his bio as a writer of Killjoy.
Oh.
And like I said, I know you. I
oh,
told
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. I did
you
that
did
shit.
it first.
And that
Wait,
shit.
what'd you
Y'all
do?
niggas- I put intern. I've been an intern at Killjoy.
Intern
my
at Killjoy. I think it's still in there. It might
yeah,
still be in there.
It's still there. Well, I
That
took
shit-
all the words off, but Killjoy's in there.
Funny.
Yeah, but it's just it's cool because like I always preach about you need a team, and I'm slowly building my shit.
Slowly
Yeah.
but surely.
Next,
Is it-
we going to do your merch because I'm tired of seeing
Nah,
some of this
Damon
shit.
gave me an idea for the merch.
What was the idea?
No. Just that is a meeting.
Okay.
We trying to wrap
Hurry
the
up,
show
cut
up.
the- hurry up,
He
cut
gave me
this
an
off.
idea,
Yeah.
and it's a great idea, but we kind of already on that. But anyways, again, like they said, we suck at marketing the show right now. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but
Yeah.
y'all are the best people to market it. Thursday nights. I know y'all watch this shit like it's a TV show. All you gotta do is put it on the YouTube. Do your homework. Cook your food. Change your baby's diaper.
Yeah.
anything.
Cheat on your wife.
Tell everybody.
Slap your mom.
No,
Oh, not that one? Not that one? My
Move
bad.
the mic when you yelling. You can't.
Tell
yell.
everybody,
Cheat
man.
on your wife.
There you go.
My bad.
Thursday nights is DDS night, doing dope shit night. Thursday night is doing dope shit night. Every Thursday we here. We record.
Yeah.
We want to talk to y'all.
Yes.
We trying our best to reach the comments out.
Yes.
You're
I
gonna have
stopped
to forgive us
baking
on that,
to come
but
here.
Please
I let you all know.
tell niggas about this show. Tell your mama. Post it. Post it on your gram. You got the link. Post it on the gram.
There it is.
One post a week. Say, hey, remember Thursday night, DDS night. Tune in.
And what did you stop doing to do this?
I stopped baking to come here, man.
That's dedication.
That's dedication. I got dough rising right now, nigga.
Come on.
Yeah, man. But again, as always, we appreciate y'all. The people that tune in every Thursday, we love y'all. Y'all know who we talking about. For the
Yep.
new people that have popped in today,
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Again, I've been your host, Elijah.
I'm your co-host here, Mohammed Cook.
And I'm Ty. Please don't cheat on your wife. I was just fucking around.
I
Don't
want
do
you
that
guys to
shit.
stay happy, stay optimistic.
And stay faithful. Also, stay supportive.
Stay
Buy a
hungry.
magazine.
Yeah, stay supportive.
And buy a magazine.
Buy a mag.
Buy a magazine. Only
Good night, y'all. I got to get go too, so we
Buy
got to wrap
clothes.
this up. Yeah, I can't sit.
WLWpack.com.
$20.
Yeah.
$20.
Bet not bring your kids.
Bet not bring your kids.
There we go. I'm going to make sure. What does that say? I can't read it, hopefully.
The idea, so you know how you said you wanted to do a